Hey everyone, this is your cncHD and we are here at the 1 vs 1 Premier League 2015. This is a new event on GameReplays.org hosted by it, and the admins of this tournament are Bad Boy and some other guy called cncHD. We are here at Tournament Desert. No cars version. Oh, no, I correct myself. We have cars on this version. So there are actually cars there that you can grab with your terrorists. And we have Nuke General. Nuke General here played by HerB. He's very mad today, as we can see. And he is fighting against the Tank General. So tanky stuff there at the bottom. And the tank player is being played by HaWkY. HaWkY, the expert player on GameReplays.org in his cyan color. So we have a China mirror, which I like best. I like China mirrors. Very much action in China mirrors. No bunker shit, no Humvee shit, just China. Big China units and very entertaining, always good to watch. Very GG, always good games. And yeah, let's see. So it looks like HaWkY is going very aggressively for the middle in the beginning, and HerB looks like he is going to be also there in the middle. So both players going for the middle. I think this is going to be a very fast War Factory versus War Factory build in the middle, which Flame Tank will get out of the War Factory faster. And we can see HerB is just stopping his production there on the supply center and is right away building a War Factory. You can see that HerB is going for a third supply, while HaWkY is doing the same, I would say. Yes, so one more factory, and he's going for a barracks. Big barracks there in the middle as the Tank General. We need to consider that Tank has more expensive tank hunters, and Red Guards, and Black Lotus, and everything. Everything is more expensive. And there's the first Nuke Battlemaster fighting against a big Battlemaster of the Tank General. And it looks like those supply trucks are going to be in danger. Tank Hunter being picked off there, easy pick off there for the Nuke Battlemaster. And a second one is approaching, but this Nuke Battlemaster is going to get blown up. Poor Battlemaster there, could have been saved. A bunker going up against those flame tanks and Battlemaster. Yeah, Battlebus, yeah, of course. And now the counter tank hunters coming out of the barracks, but getting toasted by the flame tank, and some explosion there in the middle, losing so many Battlemasters there, and the flame tank now on the way to create a flame wave, but being stopped by the explosion of the Nuke Battlemaster. Bunker is been repaired and cannot be picked off by HaWkY. This Battlemaster should get saved, or is just hiding behind the building, but this other Battlemaster getting picked off there. Easy pick off for HerB, and yeah, so much destruction there in the middle in the first 3 minutes. We can see both players establish their supply centers, and both players are pumping out units out of a War Factory and a barracks. It's like the same strategy for both players. Looks like both players are copying each other like a copycat, both copying everything. And yeah, little house fight there on the right side, and yeah, those are very hurting there, but still alive. Did a good job there at the bunker, repairing it and keeping it alive. Now we can see HerB decides to go to attack through the flanks. Nice leaving of the building there, saving the tank hunters. And now both players concentrating on the right side of this map. I think this Battlemaster is going to be game deciding, because it has free range here to destroy everything, but there are mines, so HerB needs to be careful and expect something fishy there with the mines. Okay, barracks there at the bottom, so HaWkY on 2 barracks, and he's saving the left flank, and he also goes for the oil directs right now. But there's nothing coming from the left flank, and we can see, look at this, HerB has placed down a propaganda center. So he's able to build some overload tanks for some big action. Flame tank coming in, but it is not going to be enough to destroy those bunkers. Very heavy fortress there by HerB, and Battlemaster not going over the right flank like it should go, and decides to go through the middle and getting picked off there. A very defensive flame wave there by HerB, and the bunker going up between the 2 buildings. But losing the dragon there, and almost a dozer. And the bunker there in danger, but there's still this dozer. And now HaWkY is approaching, and there's the first overload. First overload there, saying I am big, I am very big, and I'm crushing you all, but today I'm a big pussy, and driving back behind those buildings to hide there like a big pussy. This Gatling tank should be repaired there to save it, and I think HaWkY is going to do so. He's still collecting from the middle, which is good. His opponent is not doing so because he lost all supply ducts. Red Guard's standing there and now going over to capture those oil directs. And I correct myself, the first one is already captured. Black Lotus disabling one Battlemaster there. And now the ECM tanks are there to protect the Gatling tanks, or just drive away and don't care about the bodies. What an asshole ECM tank, just driving away and letting the Gatling tank getting picked off. What an ass driver there in the ECM tank. Both oil directs now belongs to HaWkY, and this means HaWkY with big income here, also with this supply center in the middle. So he is far ahead with the income, and he can spam out of 3 or 4 or 10 war factories even, and can spam a lot of shit, but he decides to go for the Helix, which is no bad choice, because his opponent is just relying on overload tanks. There's no Gatling in the mix. Okay, now there's a Gatling. Okay, so this is a very difficult situation there for the Helix, ECM and Gatling. But HaWkY decides to go over the left flank, but there's a bunker, so HerB is protected, and there's the Helix, but there it is, the combination out of a Gatling tank and a ECM tank. So Helix being picked off there, and big loss for HaWkY. Okay, so it looks still pretty even if HaWkY has the larger income. Now Black Lotus going over to capture the oil derrick. And I think HaWkY has the bigger force, but HerB has those overload tanks, and he's not doing a good job with the ECM on protecting the Gatling tanks. Picking off this ECM tank almost. Once the ECM tank is gone, this is going to be very good for HaWkY, because then the Helix can go in and destroy all overload tanks. But the ECM survived, and the command center is also going up. Helix now coming in over the left flank and just ignoring the bunker. Now HerB is forced to do something, because he has some big trouble there in his base. He has a Gatling tank there, and he's moving back with his Gatlings, but already lost his 2 dozers. There's no command center up, and he's now losing his tech, so this means no more overload tanks for Mr. HerB. This is a big loss, and this is game changing right now. HerB is now losing every important building, and every building he loses is going to put him down even more, because he cannot rebuild his stuff, and he is only down on those buildings which he have right now. Those are the last 2 overload tanks. There's a counter Helix by HerB. So we have now Helix versus Helix. There's the helix of HaWkY. And now HerB decides to do the final move. He has nothing to lose because he is pretty crippled there, and he should do a move right now. Oh, there we have it. Helix versus Helix, and the Helix of HaWkY is opening the fire, and the Helixes of HerB are not firing, not shooting. What are they doing? What a big loss of Helixes. Oh my god. Oh, Black Lotus capturing the command center, but command center is being captured, sold in time. And first overlord gone, and no Gatling protection. GG, well played. HaWkY won this match. Helix going down, but HerB doesn't have anything more to throw at his enemy. And this is GG. HaWkY here with a big force, but still have this Black Lotus in his base. We can also hear 4 supply trucks on the main supply. Everyone wants to get cash from there. And there's the Helix in the base of HerB again. And now finishing off the airfield. Oh, this was close there. The Helix could have done the splash damage on itself, but luckily not doing so. 3 Gatling tanks, but the Helix wisely escaping and finishing off a supply truck on the way. It's a pretty good move there. And yeah, 2 Battlemasters coming in, but there's a big force of HaWkY, and he is well prepared. Black Lotus now capturing the oil derrick, and the Helix getting away. I think the Gatling tanks are more faster than the Helix, just a bit I would say. So I think they could have chased down the Helix, but I'm not very sure about this. That was a very pussy artillery strike. Didn't do anything at all. Ooh, Helix of HaWkY surviving, and the Helix of HerB going down. This is because of the Gatling tanks there. And this is a huge army of HaWkY there right now. HerB has nothing to do against this army of HaWkY. There's also an ECM tank there in the mix, so the tank hunters are not going to do anything against HerB. Black Lotus, anything against HaWkY, I mean. Yeah. Black Lotus now capturing the War Factory, and this is... Oh, Black Lotus getting shot, but this was worth it. And the War Factory gone, so HerB cannot rebuild his tanks. And so those are the last tanks of HerB. HerB can only produce barracks units right now. And yeah, HaWkY sitting on 2,500 and a big force there. This is really a huge force. Now the ECM tank is really out of position there. But there's a second one, so not really out of position. All tank hunters are gone, the hope is gone, and again, like I said, GG, well played. Bunkers are empty, and there's the GG.
You are victorious.
Very nice first game, but I think HaWkY had it in his bag the whole game long. But still, pretty good game, and well played there. And in the second match, we are looking at Alpine Assault. Here at the top position, we have the GLA Vanilla of HaWkY. So HaWkY with his favorite GLA in the second match, and he is fighting against the China Infantry of HerB. Red versus pink. And let's take a look at this match. So like I said, Alpine Assault is the second map of this first round between HaWkY and HerB. We can see here supplies on the right with an oil derrick. We have the same thing on the left side. We have those 2 bunkers, and we have a train driving around here on the map in CNC Generals. It also drives around here in the middle of the map, and it likes to destroy tanks there on the way, but in 0 hour it doesn't. I think this is very sad, because train destroying units always very good to see and entertaining to watch. Really a bummer that they removed that thing. And there's the train. So there's the asshole train, but not in 0 hour. In 0 hour, pussy train. But in general, it's big OP expert train. Okay, but anyway, we have a car on the way of HaWkY. HaWkY here driving around with his demo car. And will maybe get nothing. Will maybe get nothing. So there was a big chance, big opportunity to drive over one minigunner, but it didn't succeed. Tunnel went up there in the middle, and we have a tunnel and a second supply stash there on the right side. We have also supplies there. One supply pile and one oil rack. Same thing on the bottom right corner. We can see that HaWkY is going for early rebels and has the upgrade for the oil racks too. So he's going for the echo boom in the beginning, which means 2 oil racks and 2 supplies. His opponent on the other side sitting on 2 supply centers, but no oil rack. He has 1 war factory, 1 barracks, and a bunker, which is pretty pointless because there are bunkers as well. Why do you put down a bunker there? Maybe because of the mines, or maybe a toxin tractor could clear out those bunkers. I don't know. I think this bunker is not so worth it, in my opinion. So listening outpost coming over the left, and HaWkY sitting on big cash. At least he has a high income, I mean. So he gets very much cash. But is about to lose his oil rig. This big loss here on the left side, losing the oil. So reduced income there for HaWkY. But HaWkY still has this 1 oil rig and 2 supplies. So he's not that much hurting, and he's now going to capture his 3rd supply. But he lost the 2nd oil rig, so yeah. Okay, some RPGs here, and those are the perfect counter unit to listening outposts. So the listening outposts need to find another way into the GLA fortress. We can see a listening outpost taking out the barracks, and this is undefended, so he can't succeed destroying this barracks. We have a big pop out there of quads and 1 toxin tractor, and we can see that the palace is going up tunnel here on the bottom right corner, and the oil rack belongs to HaWkY. HerB not careful enough and letting his enemy capture all the oil racks. This is the least thing you want to do. Let your enemy capture all the oil racks. Big mistake there by HerB. Barracks going up again for HaWkY there on the left side. Yeah, and flame tank moving in, but I think all the quads will be able to deal with this flame tank. Yeah, just drive away. Now he attacks, and there are the big quads, and Dragon needs to retreat. But there are 4 listening outposts, and listening outposts are perfect counter units to quad cannons. HaWkY lost only 2 quad cannons so far, so he didn't lose so much. He destroyed a Dragon tank in return, and I think 1 listening outpost there, so it did kind of pay off there. He didn't lose so much. Worker on the left side, running across the rails. And now we can see HerB going for his 1 oil rack. Oh, and I hear a sniper. Oh, there's also Helix on the way. And there's the German Cal getting back into the tunnel. And we have now a Helix on the battlefield. The quad cannons will take down this Helix if HerB is not careful enough. The tunnel stays alive, and the barracks again gets destroyed. Not really. No, doesn't get destroyed, not really, no. HaWkY could put down a supply stash there. It would give him 2,000 more cash. 1,500 is for the supply stash. But it would kind of pay off there. Angry mob now on the battlefield. Very angry today. But they don't have their AK-47s. So they are pretty much useless in this match. And also Helix there to clean out those angry mobs. So this is how China deals with angry mobs. So if you have angry football fans and they get in range and you are in China and this happens in China, you have to watch out for helixes because they could clear out those angry mobs with their helixes. That's why China has always big helixes over their football fields. I'm just joking, man. I hope you don't believe what I'm saying there. Okay, so worker there on the bottom side, and a barracks again went up there at this time at the bottom right corner. Looks like a base trade there. HaWkY building up his base there at the bottom side, and HerB. Okay, no, it's not a base trade because HerB would need to place down a supply center there, so we could count it a bit as a base trade, but no, this is no base trade. Okay, many units coming in from the bottom right corner, and I think HerB doesn't even know that there is something there.
They're attacking our base.
Barracks being cleared out there, and 2 helixes, they're up in the sky.
Lost.
But they will do shit against those quad cannons. Those are just too much quads. We now have an infernal cannon, and the propaganda center went up for HerB. Also command center there on the rails. The funny fact about the rails is in Command and Conquer Generals, the trains can even clear out buildings. This is pretty funny. HaWkY did take the win here and did clear out all the stuff there, but losing so many quads to the listing outposts. The 2 listing outposts there killed him there, and HaWkY lost all of his stuff, but he has more units to go. There still is 1 infernal cannon which will do nothing against all those troops. We have many tank hunters there, nothing to stop them. Helixes need to be careful though. We're going down to the ground, being repaired, and some black markets and a Scud Storm going up for HaWkY. Oh, Jamkel again sniping the dragon tank, and the helixes are under pressure. Jamkel survives and the tunnels are being cleaned out now. I think HaWkY doesn't have any more quads in tunnels, so those helixes will succeed, and they also killed Jamkel there. Artillery strike coming in, and a bomber of HerB going to target the base of HaWkY. HaWkY sends away his quads because he suspects something fishy, and lost his black market and radar van, I think. But the loss wasn't that high. So his important buildings survived, and only a few workers died there, so no big problem there. Scudstorm went up, and now HerB sees the Scud there at the top right corner, counting down. Barracks again being destroyed there. HerB really doesn't like barracks. He destroys those barracks all the time. Black Lotus sitting there ready to capture the oil direct, but there's still 1 tunnel there, which HerB needs to clear out first. Toxin Tractor coming in, and a lot of RPGs garrison the bunker, but they cannot hurt those troops because there's a supply in the way. So HerB just going over to destroy the oil direct, which is a smart decision. If you cannot capture it, just destroy it. That's always a good decision. Barracks again, for the 5th time I think, going up now, this time at the top left position, where the 2nd barracks used to be. Oh, and the bunker can hurt the supply center actually, so that's very good for HaWkY. Supply center gone, and HerB sitting on only 1 supply center, which will be depleted very soon. Only 4,000 cash on the supply center. The tunnel has been cleared out, but there's still 1 tunnel to go. HaWkY sitting on 6,000 cash, and HerB on 4,000. So big cash on both bank accounts. Oh, those infernal cannons just dealing damage there. But there could be black napalm. This would be a good decision there to choose this. Toxin Tractor coming now in to clear out this bunker. and now this bunker pays off. So now actually it's pretty good that HerB has this bunker there. Now the troops of HerB moving in on the right flank. There are some tunnels going up, but if HaWkY loses this supply, he will not lose so much because he already collected as much as he could from this supply. Only 5,000 to go, 4,000, and then this thing is depleted, so no big loss there, losing the supply stash. There's the pop out of the big quad cannons, and they will take out 1 or 2 Inferno cannons, but the listing outposts are too much there. Black Lotus disabling 1 quad cannon, and all the quads are getting destroyed in the flame wave. So this wasn't a good trade-off there. HaWkY lost so much stuff, and HerB really doing a good job there. HerB. Oh, but now HerB is not careful enough and lost all of his stuff. So both players lost all of their armies there, it looks like. We have 4 helixes on the battlefield. Holy shit. That's a lot of helixes there, right there. HerB still sitting on 4,000 cash. HaWkY sitting on 6,000 cash. So both are saving their money for the winter, so they can pay their children in the winter while they cannot work because it's too cold outside. And now the helix are cleaning out so much stuff. They are preparing a good comeback there for HerB. Black markets are being picked off one by one. The arms will get picked off, and this looks pretty bad there for HaWkY. He has a lot of RPGs there, but those helixes, man, are just ripping through the space of HaWkY pretty much. But the Scudstorm's still counting down, and only 40 seconds to go. Now where are the quad cannons? I wonder. I think all are picked off. The helixes are still doing a great job there. Black market being picked off. And will those helixes now face the RPGs? We will see. Palace is occupied, so those helixes will have a hard time getting through this palace. One is pretty hurting there, and now the Scudstorm is under pressure and is being picked off there. But I think one helix is going down now. Only 1 health point there left on this helix. I don't think it will survive so much longer. Oil direct being cleaned out, and HerB doing a pretty good comeback there. Supply stash gone, but is depleted, so no big loss there for HaWkY. Oh, HaWkY only sitting on 1 quad cannon left, and now here 4 quad cannons, so he's rebuilding his shit. Bomber and artillery strike coming in at this base of HaWkY, who is sitting on 9,000 cash. Holy shit, HaWkY! What is going on? Palace been taken down and Black Market gone, but Palace survives in the whole mode. And then mine drop or EMP drop, I don't know, is coming in. I think an EMP drop. No, mine drop. Not getting anything there. Worker being sent out to clean out those mines. Very brave worker there. And we have 8 RPGs there in the tunnel and 1 quad. So, very brave worker. You also have shoes. That's good. So HaWkY, very good GLA general. Oh, losing this one helix there. Ooh. This was not good. Losing this helix there. Was a big loss there. Many quads there for HaWkY, who is still sitting on 7,000 cash. HerB only sitting on 1,000 now. And has this order. There's still this 1 supply pile, which you could gather resources from. Black Lotus running around there. And we can see here many super hackers. Very big amount of super hackers there for HerB. So HerB very good in this match here right now. And there's also this 1 supply pile there at the top left position. Tunnel going up there on the left for no reason. Maybe if a helix is coming in, he can clear out this. Oh, there's also 5,000 left on this supply dock. Those are being picked off, but no problem there. We can still see 2 helixes in the base of HerB. HerB really on his helix trip there right now. And Black Lotus here trying to get some free buildings there. HaWkY still sitting on 3,500. And the helix needs to be careful there, but takes out everything. And the tunnel gone. And oh, helix flying into its death there, right there. Oh, but is able to take out those quads, but there are still more quad cannons. And will this helix be able to get away? I think so. Black Lotus disabling the radar. Okay. Getting a few bullets in her ass by the quad cannon. So it still looks very even for both players. So HerB really had a nice comeback there and got even with his enemy. And HaWkY pumping out units out of 2 arms dealers, even if he only has 2 black markets to get money from. He cannot afford 2 arms dealers, but anyway, he has those things. And yeah, many quads there in the middle. Oh, EMP missing its target. Was a good try, but completely missing the target. If all the quads would have been disabled, this would have been so a good turnover there. Turn of the battle there. Clicks going down, and all the quads are now on it to destroy some stuff, but they are still the listing outposts, which are perfect counter units to the quads. And this is a pretty big clash there between both armies, which HerB is going to win. All the quads are being taken down, and yeah, there's still 1 helix up in the sky, and HerB has a good income because of all of his hackers. HaWkY doesn't have a good income. He has 2 black markets and his cash bounty, and that's it. I think those are his last quad cannons there. Another mine drop in front of the arms dealers. But there still is 1 brave worker. There we can see it. And also a 2nd worker there. So very brave workers there. And HaWkY again running into its death and has been defeated. So pretty good game there.
You have been defeated.
Between HaWkY and HerB. HaWkY had this game in his bag the whole first 10 minutes long, I think. But then HerB made a nice comeback here with his helixes, just raping everything of HaWkY, and this puts him back, put him back into this match. And in the end, he won it. But very well played there by HaWkY, and well played by HerB. Pretty good matches there, but both players were floating a lot of cash there. That was really much of cash there on the bank accounts, especially on HaWkY's bank account. 9,000 cash at one point, I think. So HaWkY collected a lot of cash. HerB a bit behind with 80,000. Buildings constructed 39 because of GLA. And HerB only lost 4 buildings, but also only constructed 14 buildings. Yeah. So, oh, look at this. Units lost. Both are even with the units lost. Pretty good there. And a very good game. Let's go to the 3rd one. The 3rd game takes place on the melting snow. And we can see a laser general there for HaWkY and a GLA toxin for HerB. Right now it's even between HaWkY and HerB. Both are sitting on 1 win for each player. And please consider that this is not the best of, so every win counts in the end. So HaWkY still needs to fight against all the other players of this tournament, and HerB does need to do the same thing. So yeah, so we can see HaWkY going for his 2 supply centers and HerB going for 2 supply stashes. Very standard opening for both players. I think we are going to see a War Factory barracks built by HaWkY, and HaWkY keeps his command center. a thing which he loves to do, to prove that even with keeping the command center, you can own all the players. That's the point which he wants to prove, and pretty often it works. Terrorists are there. 3 terrorists waiting for their pickup, for their technical to get picked up and driving into the enemy base to do their duty. A very sneaky tunnel going up there at the bottom position, and HaWkY doesn't know about this. He knows that there's a supply stash and the barracks, and now he sees the tunnel. So now HaWkY knows what's going on there at the bottom side, and he is well prepared for it. He's sending a dozer to the left, which I doesn't understand. Maybe he wants to build a fire base there. I mean, he drives directly into his staff. I don't know what he wants to do with this dozer there. Technical coming in and is going to detonate the supply center, but not able to do so because the terrorists were retarded. And we're dealing with those tunnels there at the bottom side, and we have 2 more technicals there for HerB. More are being prepared in the main base, and those technicals now coming in there, but cannot do any more damage. Being RPGs being deployed, but not able to do anything. 1 technical being picked off, and a worker running around there, but getting picked off there. Oh, lost 1 Humvee there, lost the 2nd one, and even lost the 3rd one. Big loss there for HaWkY, but he was able to finish off all those technicals, but more are on the way. You can see a 2nd arm sealer going up for HerB, so HerB wants to go for this unit spam. There are 3 more technicals. I'm not sure if they have units inside. Nope, they don't have units inside. Pretty pointless, this attack. Sending 3 empty technicals into the USA base against 2 full Humvees. That was a pretty useless attack right there. HerB now going to protect these supplies in the middle with his tunnels, and will place down supply stashes there very soon to collect money and to boost his income. Right now HaWkY is very busy with defending his base, so this is the perfect moment for HerB to do so. More technicals on the way, but once the strategy center is up, HaWkY will be in a very good position with a search and destroy, because then the HaWkYs, then the Humvees will be able to take out all those technicals with ease. A laser turret went up, which is a smart decision. Laser turrets are absolutely fantastic against technicals. There's a small car driving around, which doesn't belong to anybody. Oh, that was a very, very bad pop-out right there. Lost so much stuff there, and HaWkY only lost 2 Humvees. Oh no, you don't pop out right there. What are you doing, HerB? Tunnel being picked. Oh no, he pops out again. What is he doing? You don't pop out your units while the Humvees are shooting on it. What was he thinking? A terror attack being prepared there, and no palace on the way yet for HerB. So HerB completely concentrates on his unit spam. He's also not going for the oil directs, which he could do. And terrorists getting through and only blowing up the barracks. This was no good trade-off there. Didn't pay off very well. HaWkY now on it to destroy all the buildings in the middle, which is a nice decision. GLA loves to bunker there in the middle with all their RPG soldiers. So destroying everything there is indeed a very smart decision. 8 technicals there for HerB, but they all have no units inside. So 8 technicals will not do so much against all those Humvees. We also have search and destroy right now. So no, I don't see a green light there for HerB to attack this position. I mean, those are a lot of technicals, but they will do shit.
We fear nothing.
I mean, they are empty. They have nothing inside. I hope HerB is not attacking with all those technicals, because this would be a huge mistake. Okay, 6 minutes already in, and the fire base is going up in the middle, so HaWkY now wants to go for the middle. Maybe placing down a third supply center here, maybe now. Oh, and all the technicals are attacking now. HaWkY completely sees it, he sees everything, he knows exactly what's going on. And yeah, like I said, those technicals will do shit. There's the third supply center for HaWkY, and HaWkY now ahead with the income and all those technicals moving in, but there's one laser turret there and a lot of Humvees from the top with Search and Destroy. So I predict that those technicals are being picked off there very, very easily. So now the technicals are getting sandwiched there, or getting burgered there, better said, and only picking off 2 Humvees there. That was a big loss for HerB, just right there. All the technical spam just useless. Only finishing off 2 Humvees. Definitely not worth it. But this was so predictable. And now HaWkY there on the move to finish off his enemy very quickly after this failed attack. Now the palace is going up, but it's much too late for HerB. And there's the defeat. HerB has been defeated, and HaWkY gets his second win, and HerB gets his second lose. That game I didn't like so much, it was not that entertaining. We can see that HerB created a lot of technicals and lost a lot of them. And we can see both players constructed almost even amount of buildings. And HaWkY ahead with his income. So this technical spam could have worked out better with RPGs inside, but without RPGs, this was just a slaughter there. Let's go to the 4th match. And the 4th match brings us the map Seaside Mutiny, which we don't see very often, because this map sucks and because this map is stupid. But it's a good thing that both players decided to play on this map, and I really like their decision. This is something new. This is really bringing some more energy into those videos, and maybe we are going to see some good matches here on this map. So let's see. So we have a GLA demolition there at the bottom right corner for HerB. And we have an Air Force General on the top left position. So on this map we have 3 supply cache crates, some supply piles in the middle. Each player has only 1 supply center, which is pretty dumb. I don't like maps which only have one supply depot for 1 player. This is really dumb. 3 big oil derricks on the top right position and 1 oil refinery. And we have a drop zone and a repair center, repair bay on the bottom left position. This is one of the maps where I think the developers were trying out the world builder, and we're just trying out every possible building which they could place down, because this map sucks. This is a huge pile of shit, this map, and yeah. Let's see. So HerB going with a supply stash and a tunnel there at the middle, and trying to collect those supply piles and those cache crates. HaWkY on the other side preparing his Humvees and doing some drops there. Very, very good. Stopping the tunnel at 99%. Pretty good move there by HaWkY. And it looks like he's going for the oil grab very early in the beginning and securing everything with a dozer. And he is sending those rangers into the bunker there. Nice move. But still not finishing off the tunnel. I think this technical is going to deploy a worker and the tunnel will finish. The cash crates are not collected by HerB, which surprises me. I think there are only 100 cash inside, but hey, get 100 cash free. Just right there. But he's not going to do so. Also, the bunker is not being occupied with RPGs. Why didn't he do so? I mean, he has RPGs inside the technicals. But instead, he's not doing so. Command center still up there for HaWkY, even if he only has one supply center. And now a little house fight going on, and both players don't care about cash crates. Really big surprise there for me. Dozer there standing at the bottom left corner, hiding there. Pretty good spot to hide a dozer. And we can see some terrorists trying to get inside the USA base, but no success there. HaWkY still has all of his buildings there. 2 Humvees against those quads and this toxin tractor, but there are not any units inside, so those Humvees will do nothing against all those troops. HerB now ready to take over the oil derricks. And is placing on the tunnel there, and he is ahead with the income because of the second supply stash. Both players still don't care about cash crates. I think one worker should run around there and collect some money. Now finally HaWkY is going to collect one of the cash crates there. 3 Humvees and 1 ambulance now moving in, and this time some rocketmen are inside of the Humvees. Worker trying its luck to go inside the USA base there on the left position. HaWkY doesn't know about this. So sneaky tunnel there.
Got my missile launcher right here.
And now HaWkY just ignoring the middle and going inside in the GLA base there at the bottom right corner. There's also Dozer there standing at the top right corner. Next to the GLA fortress. Barracks under pressure and being destroyed there, being picked off, and we can see the GLA also now in the USA base, so we have a little base trade there going on. Which player is going to be faster there? And I believe the GLA player, because he has more units, but HerB doesn't want to do a base trade. He is just ignoring everything there. I think he could raid this base easily. Instead, he wants to save his base. Ah man, I would have gone for the base trade. I mean, there's only one Humvee. Just finish off this base and hunt the bulldozers down, and that's it. But instead, he's going back to his base. He's succeeding destroying those Humvees, so that's pretty good. And scrapping up his tactical to get a super tactical. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Campiolan's driving back, and now HerB should attack, which he's doing now. There's Comet Chinook, but Comet Chinook getting picked off there right away. And the 2 Humvees also getting destroyed, and HaWkY has been defeated. HerB losing this 4th match and gets another win. That's pretty good. So we have a 2-2 score right now. 2 wins for HaWkY, 2 wins for HerB. And now let's go to the 5th match. The next game is on Forgotten Forest. And we can see both players got the USA. We have a USA Air Force for HerB. And we have a USA laser for HaWkY. I expect some drops coming in from both players very soon. And maybe the Air Force General going for a no echo build. This could also be possible in this USA mirror on Forgotten Forest. So let's see what both players are doing. It looks like both players are going for the 2 supply center build. So we are not going to see a no echo build from one of these players. It also doesn't look like one of them is going to drop the other player's base, because the barracks didn't went up very fast. So I think both players are going just for the Humvees, but we can see 2 barracks going up there for HerB, and 1 war factory for barracks there going up for HaWkY. So a little bit of a difference there with the strategies. You can see a Humvee spam for HaWkY, and we can see a man spam for HerB, who also keeps his command center this time. It's the first time I think where I'm going to see a command center keep by HerB. HerB now going for the airfield, so 2 barracks, 1 airfield is the strategy of him. And he's sending his missile defenders across the map and maybe picking off a dozer there on the way. Could be possible. So HaWkY there with his first Humvee on the way. But he will run into those garrison buildings, but can sneak in here at the top position if HerB doesn't have a fast King Raptor there any second. There's a drop happening for HerB. And I think he's going to drop some missile defenders there to bring down some choppers. And he's bringing down one of them. Good move there. Avenger there on the battlefield against those King Raptors. And we can see a oil grab happening for HaWkY. Also barracks went up there at the bottom right position. Reacted down, but this wasn't a good move, because now their rangers are out and ready to take out those missile defenders. But then what else could have done? Maybe hide behind those supply depots. I think going for the reactor was a good decision there by HerB. Also hurting the Humvee, so this was a pretty good attack there by HerB. Destroying 1 chopper and stopping the other one from mining. King Raptor there killing some troops. Not the dozer though. So now the dozer is able to place down a laser turret. And there's the second King Raptor there at top position, scouting the area a bit. And chopper coming in to drop an Avenger. So that's pretty good there for HaWkY having this Avenger there. But 3 King Raptors are enough to take out 1 Avenger and 1 dozer. That's a pretty big waste of missile defenders right there. 3 King Raptors for 1 Avenger. 2 Avengers would have been enough. And the missile defenders now here attacking the Avenger and the Humvees. Humvee's not careful enough, and the Avenger just driving away, saying, "Fuck you assholes, I'm driving away. I'm not going to protect you any longer." Missile defenders now hunting again the choppers, and choppers went away. We have 2 reactors here and there's 1 dozer. And I think the Rangers now have flashbangs. No, they don't have flashbangs. Flashbangs would be a good choice right now. HaWkY is sitting on 1,600 and HerB sitting on 3,500, 4,000. So big cash there on HerB's bank account. And now we have flashbangs there, and that's a good move. HerB also now has Humvees there on the battlefield. And I would say this game is pretty even right now. But HaWkY with the better income. He has 1 oil rig and 2 supplies. His enemy only sitting on 2 supplies. I think the King Raptors now going over to take out the second oil rig. Let's see. No, they're just flying to the left. And oh, what is this for a bad approach? Oh no! Even not getting down this Avenger. Ooh, yep, you say it, HerB. That was a fail. That was a fail right there. I think he wanted to attack the supply center, then saw the Avenger, got a bit nervous there, and lost so many King Raptors. This was a bad approach there, right there. Yeah, Ranger's being taken out, and HaWkY still sitting on this one Aldrich, and he has reactors everywhere. As we can see here, 3 reactors. Oh no, carb bombers on the battlefield. I like this play of HaWkY. I'm a big fan of stealth bombers. Those things are great. So, big props there for HerB going for stealth bombers. But I don't really understand this attack. Yeah. Maybe this was a misclick. Oh, flying into its death. 3 Avengers there for HaWkY. That's a lot of Avengers right there. But this will definitely help him against air units and ground units as well. That was a pretty good attack there of HerB, taking out the laser turret and the Avenger. Very, very good move there. Stealth bombers are very good against ground static defenses, ground defenses I mean. 2 stealth bombers are enough to take out 1 laser turret, as we could see. As we were able to see, I mean. Those have been taken out, and the Aldrich is in danger. Also, barracks been taken out there, but the army of HaWkY is now moving in. 5 Humvees and 3 Avengers, and now we have a bit of a clash there at the bottom right position, and the Avengers are definitely going to help HaWkY in this fight. The planes cannot do anything, and the Humvees have no chance because the Avengers are there to blink away all those missiles. And let's say HaWkY is going to win this match. He also still has this 1 Aldrich. HerB has 3 planes, but this is not going to help him there. Also here, nice base with 2 airfields, 2 barracks, 2 reactors, everything 2. Bomber taking out 2 Avengers. There's still a lot of units. There's still a lot of units there of HaWkY in HerB space. Missile defenders being taken out, and the Avenger is still there to do some strong damage against his opponent. Those stealth bombers going down very quickly if they attack. We also have Colonel Burton now here on the battlefield, but getting picked off there by the Humvees. And this looks like a GG. Avenger just too OP against all those units. And yeah, that's GG. GG, well played. And we are now on the way to approach the last match between both players in this 1 vs 1 Premier League 2015. We can see that HaWkY built a lot of units, but HerB did so as well. And both players constructed buildings very even. Both players lost 3 buildings, both players destroyed 3 buildings. Very funny statistic there on the right side. You can see that HaWkY collected much more cash because of those Aldrichs. And yeah, overall a good game. Wasn't the best game, but it was a good game. And let's go on to the next game. And the last match is going to bring us the map Winding River. With a nice river there, some rain in the background. Now only the thunderstorm is missing, and then we can relax, lay back, have some nice sleep. Very relaxed here. Could close my eyes right now. Pretty relaxed. But then again, we are in a match, so we don't have to relax. We have to be be awakened and watch those good players here fight in this 1 vs 1. We have a tank general for HaWkY and we have a laser general for HerB. Winding River, not used very often because of obvious reasons. It's one of those maps where each player has only one supply depot. There's a second supply depot, but it's so far away. Just look at this distance. This is not worth it. So that's the obvious reason why this map doesn't get picked very often. Also some weird supply piles there at the right. Only one supply pile there. And we have 2 supply depots there at the bottom right corner. So the first player who gets to the supply depots here at the bottom right corner is going to be the winner, I would say. Because he can block off those bridges very easily with bunkers. Also block off those bridges with bunkers. Place down here bunkers. It's just about bunkers. Place down bunkers everywhere and you win this match. It's pretty bunker map. It's beautiful designed. I have to give Westwood this. Very good design there, very beautiful. But for obvious reasons, it's not getting played. Oh, thunderstorm, very good. Now I want to lay back and relax. Nice thunderstorm there. We also had a thunderstorm yesterday here. It was very hot outside and then it rained and then we got a thunderstorm. It was pretty good. But back to the game, we have a laser turret there at the top position and a supply center going up for HaWkY. And HerB doing it like I said, he's bunkering himself in with a supply turret there at the top. And maybe a supply turret there. And he has a laser tank there, but a troop crawler coming in and a laser tank, but laser tank being taken out and the Hellfire drone taking out the troop crawler. Now 2 laser turrets versus all those red guards, and this army is definitely going to destroy this army. The laser tank, the Gatling tank will be taken out by the laser tanks and the red guards being taken out by the Humvee. HaWkY doing the same thing, placing down base defenses on the bridges. And HaWkY also now here placing down the barracks. Another laser turret going up for HerB. And this means HerB has two laser turrets there on the bridges. And only this bridge needs to be protected, and then HerB is bunkered in, kind of. HerB getting a lot of map awareness here. He placed down a bunker there, and this is crucial for HerB because now HaWkY has this bottom right corner under his control. This means HaWkY can start mining from those many supplies, which he's about to do right now. Laser turret there going up for HerB on the 3rd bridge. Both players not attacking each other because both are too scared to drive over the bridge. So that's the main reason why this map is not getting played so often. Because this. Just because this. I mean, this says everything. Barracks going up there, and HerB tries an approachment. I think he is pretty good prepared there with his Humvees, but there are no missile defenders inside. HaWkY now on 3 supplies. And looks like HerB is going to approach there over the bridge. And HaWkY doesn't have really something good to stop him there. Only Gatling tanks and red guards. But laser tanks and Humvees are good counter units to those troops there. There are the tank hunters missing in the mix of HaWkY. So that's why HaWkY has troubles against those laser tanks. But there are the tank hunters now, so HaWkY can clean this out very, very good. And now HerB should drive away because this is too much now. The tank hunters are there and they are ready to deal with this army of HerB. HaWkY not going for the 4th supply center, but I think now he's going for it. And there it goes. So HaWkY will be on 4 supply centers now. Lots of Humvees, but there are still those tank hunters. There's a tank there, but like I say, tank hunters are going to clean out this very, very easily. So on the other bridges we have no fight going on, only in the middle. And the 4th supply center went up. We have a reactor going up, but no propaganda yet on the way for HaWkY. We have 2 war factories in the middle. I think HaWkY could afford 3 more. Look at this, both players are not really trying there in the middle. They try to pick off every unit they can see, but not that good. Strategy center went up with search and destroy. And HerB sitting on 1 4 factory, 1 barracks. We have a little fight there going on at the top position. And the Red Guards are very good against the laser turrets. They are able to take this one out. Some missile defenders tried it over the right flank, but no success, and I think HaWkY has now green light to go over this bridge and raid everything of HerB. HerB losing his reactor, and he's losing every hope he had in this game. Okay, so reactor gone, but the troops are not there, and HaWkY should now move in. He is sending a troop crawler over the bridge. And this one will be able to take out this laser turret if there weren't those 2 Humvees. HaWkY still doesn't attack there. There's a propaganda center, but no 3rd or 4th war factory yet for HaWkY. Okay, so there we have the 3rd war factory. So 3 war factories and 1 propaganda there for HaWkY, so this means a lot of spam for Mr. HaWkY. Getting shooting on the laser tank, not on the Humvees. Getting turret fells apart, but no big problem there for HaWkY because he has those many units there to take out the army there at the top position. Okay, nothing really special happening here right now in this match. And while nothing special is going to happen here now, I am going to concentrate now on other points. Act of aggression. I'm going to play it this weekend. The beta is on the way, and I have a beta key thanks to GameReplace.org, and I'm going to play the beta through this weekend and upload some much footage, some much content of the multiplayer. So I hope you guys will enjoy it. Act of aggression is very similar to Generals. It's like a Generals 2 if you want to call it. And yeah, I'm very pumped for it. And we can now see 2 Emperor tanks on the way there. And the laser lock happening, but the ECM are there to reflect all those missiles. Laser turret being destroyed, and big fight there happening on the left side. But HaWkY now taking over the control over those fights, and he's getting through in the middle. The units of HerB are out of position, but he is getting back to the bridge, and he has also Colonel Burton on the battlefield. But the Emperor tanks are on it to finish off everything. We have supply depots, I mean, on the way for Mr. HerB. HaWkY doesn't need any hackers because he has enough money. 3,000 and HerB sitting on 4,000. Oh, both players floating cash there. ECM nicely microed there. We have a tank drop there happening for HaWkY. The Emperor tanks taking out everything there of HerB. And we can now see a big army approaching there at the top position as well. And HaWkY swarming the base of HerB.
Congratulations, Gentool. You have been promoted.
Unit lost.
HerB sees everything on the map right now, but this is not going to help him, and there's the surrender. HerB has been defeated, and this means HaWkY wins with 4 wins and 2 losses. HerB loses with 4 losses and 2 wins. Yeah, the last match was some special one. Yeah. I'm glad this last match is over. And very good matches between HaWkY and HerB in the first 4 or 5 matches. And yeah, good games there, well played. And let's go over to the next matches between I think I forgot the pairings, but we still have Rage, Serpent, Dominator, and who else? Rage, Size. So Rage, Size, Serpent, and Dominator. Those are the 4 players which still need to play their games, or did play their games, and we will now see it in the next few hours or days. Give me some time and I can record those games. But I can say so much about those games. Those games will be very good. Okay, but anyway, this is your cncHD, and see you in the other games. Bye bye.